Well, hello there, friends. It's a beautiful day to talk about happiness, wouldn't you say? It's something we all crave. That deep sense of joy and contentment that makes life feel rich and worthwhile. Like the feeling of sunshine warming your face on a crisp autumn day, happiness has a way of making everything seem a little brighter. You see, happiness isn't just about smiling and laughing. It's a state of mind, a way of life. And just like any skill worth having, happiness can be cultivated. Today, we're exploring 8 simple habits that can significantly increase your happiness, according to psychology. These aren't grand gestures, but rather small, consistent actions that over time can make a world of difference. Gratitude. It's a simple word, but its power is profound. You see, when we focus on the good in our lives, when we take the time to appreciate the little things, something remarkable happens. Our perspective shifts. We begin to see the world through a lens of abundance rather than lack. Think about it like this. Imagine you're holding a small pebble in your hand. That pebble represents your problems, your worries. Now imagine a vast star-filled sky. That sky represents all the good in your life, the things you have to be grateful for. When you focus solely on the pebble, it can feel heavy, all-consuming. But when you shift your gaze to the vastness of the sky, the pebble doesn't disappear, but it shrinks in comparison. Gratitude doesn't erase our problems, but it helps us see them in a new light, to appreciate the good that surrounds us even amidst challenges. Start small. Each day find 3 things, no matter how small, to be grateful for. A warm cup of coffee, a phone call with a loved one, the gentle breeze on your face. Now let's talk about the body. You see, our minds and bodies are intricately connected. When we take care of our physical health, our mental and emotional well-being reap the benefits. And one of the most powerful ways to do that is through regular exercise. Now, I'm not talking about becoming a marathon runner overnight. Even small amounts of physical activity can make a difference. A brisk walk in the park, a bike ride through your neighborhood, a dance class with friends. Exercise releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals in our brains that have mood-boosting effects. It's like nature's own antidepressant, and the benefits go beyond mood. Exercise helps reduce stress, improve sleep, and increase energy levels. So find an activity you enjoy, something that gets you moving and your heart pumping. Make it a part of your routine, a non-negotiable part of your day. Your mind and body will thank you for it. In our fast-paced world, sleep often gets pushed aside. We stay up late staring at screens, our minds racing with to-do lists and worries. But sleep, my friends, is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Just as we nourish our bodies with food and water, we must nourish our minds and bodies with sleep. During sleep, our bodies and minds repair and rejuvenate themselves. It's when we consolidate memories, process emotions, and build resilience to stress. When we don't get enough sleep, we feel the effects. Our mood suffers, our concentration wanes, and we're more susceptible to stress and anxiety. Think of sleep as a nightly reset button. It's a chance to hit pause on the day to allow our minds and bodies to rest and recharge so we can wake up feeling refreshed and ready to face the day ahead. Make sleep a priority. Establish a regular sleep schedule, create a relaxing bedtime routine, and make sure your bedroom is conducive to restful sleep. Now, let's talk about goals. You see, having something to strive for, a sense of purpose, is crucial for our happiness. But the key here is to set achievable goals. Goals that challenge us, yes, but goals that are also within our reach. When we set unrealistic goals, we set ourselves up for disappointment. We push ourselves too hard, too fast, and when we inevitably fall short, it can be discouraging. But when we set small, achievable goals, we create a sense of accomplishment. Each small victory, each milestone reached, fuels our motivation and boosts our self-confidence. It's like climbing a mountain. We don't focus on reaching the summit all at once. We focus on taking one step at a time, celebrating each step along the way. So, what brings you joy? What are you passionate about? Set small, achievable goals in those areas. Break them down into manageable steps and celebrate your progress along the way. We are social creatures, we humans. We thrive on connection, on belonging. And nurturing close relationships is one of the most important things we can do for our happiness. Think about the people in your life who make you feel loved, supported, and understood. These are the people who bring you joy, who make you feel like you can be your true self. Make time for these relationships, nurture them, invest in them. Whether it's a phone call with a friend, a coffee date with a sibling, or a family dinner, make sure you're making time for the people who matter most. These connections, these bonds of love and friendship, are what make life worth living. They provide us with a sense of belonging, a support system during challenging times, and a source of immeasurable joy. In a world filled with constant distractions, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of daily life. Our minds race from one thought to the next, rarely taking a moment to simply be present. But there's a power in stillness, in cultivating mindfulness. Mindfulness is about paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about noticing the sights, sounds, and sensations around us without getting swept away by our thoughts. It's like watching clouds drift by in the sky. We simply observe them without trying to change them, without judging them. We allow them to come and go just as they are. Start small. Take a few minutes each day to simply sit and breathe. Notice the rise and fall of your chest, the feeling of your feet on the ground. As thoughts arise, acknowledge them and then gently guide your attention back to the present moment. There's a certain kind of magic that happens when we shift our focus from ourselves to others. When we lend a helping hand, when we act with kindness and compassion, something remarkable happens. We experience a sense of fulfillment, a deep sense of purpose that comes from making a positive impact on the world around us. It doesn't have to be grand gestures. Small acts of kindness can make a world of difference. Hold the door open for a stranger, offer a listening ear to a friend in need, volunteer your time to a cause you believe in. When we focus on helping others, we shift our perspective from our own problems to the needs of others. And in doing so, we often find that our own burdens feel lighter. In a world that often glorifies busyness, it's easy to feel guilty for taking time for ourselves. But just like sleep, personal downtime is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's about disconnecting from the demands of daily life, from the constant stimulation of our devices, and allowing ourselves time to rest, recharge, and reconnect with ourselves. What brings you joy? What makes you feel relaxed and rejuvenated? Whether it's reading a good book, taking a long bath, spending time in nature, or pursuing a hobby, make time for the activities that nourish your soul. It's in these moments of solitude, these pockets of quiet time, that we often gain clarity, find inspiration, and reconnect with our passions. So, there you have it, my friend. 8 simple habits that, when woven into the fabric of our lives, can lead to greater happiness and fulfillment. Remember, happiness is not a destination, but a journey. It's about cultivating these small habits day by day and allowing them to transform our lives from the inside out. Start by incorporating 1 or 2 of these habits into your daily routine. Once they become second nature, add a few more. Be patient with yourself and remember that even small steps can lead to big changes. Start small and watch your happiness grow. Thank you for watching and take care.